Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VRUS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, really kind of, now I should say that this situation is a little tricky from a presentation standpoint because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader, scalper, flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there, and your plan was to buy and sell within 20 minutes after buying, well then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking a little bit shaky. But from the grand scheme of it all, especially with the late day bounce here, everything is still perfectly fine. And to best illustrate this, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the level down just to add a little bit more. And by no means am I saying the price is headed down to this area. But after today's price movement, it's become pretty apparent that 0.0275 is a good solid amount of support. And I say that because you look right here. That was the lows from Monday. And then, after the big pullback here, oh, look, surprise, surprise, the price bounced off of not only the 50 period, that purple line, but also that area right there. But the reason that level is important and why I would still consider the overall chart totally bullish, again, if you're some sort of flipper and you bought right there, then yeah, it may sound crazy to call the chart bullish. But even if the price were to go down there, behave in that manner, and then start to work its way back upwards, what would you still have from the big picture point of view? Emphasis on big picture. Well, you'd have lows right there. You'd have lows right there. Then you'd have these lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, well then yeah, from the big picture, you still very clearly would have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And overall, that 0.0275 mark seems to be that key progress point that did a great job of holding strong today. So yeah, I get it. It pulled back a little bit today, but even with the recovery, that pullback's not nearly as deep as it had been. So overall, from the support standpoint, everything's still firing on all cylinders. As far as levels of resistance, still that key level up there at the 0.034 mark. I would agree that it was weakened up today, given that the price was able to push up above it. But because the price still ultimately did close down below it, that's why it's still got to be considered an area of resistance. But all in all, yeah, pulled back today, but no price can go straight up. And as long as the pullbacks build and consolidate at higher levels, that is the name of the game. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.